Hello everyone, my name is Miss Nolick and I will be your instructor for WPP 393 this summer. Today I'm going to go over the Blackboard website and I'm also going to go over your homework assignments that are due this Wednesday, the 18th, and you are going to submit those assignments to Blackboard. But before I go over your assignments that are due, I do want to go over the Blackboard website, specifically these tabs to the left here, so you know where everything is. So the very first tab I would like to start with is the contact instructor information. So if you have a question regarding an assignment, please email me at this address. This is the best way to reach me. But please keep in mind that it is difficult for me to help you if you email me late the night before an assignment is due. Therefore, you need to email me all of your questions by the times below, Monday through Sunday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. If you happen to email me after 9 p.m., I will not respond to your question until the following morning. So please be courteous. I'm willing to help you. That is what I'm here for. But remember, I cannot give you the answers. The next tab I would like to go over is the course and assignment overview. This page gives you information on how this course is set up. And as you all know, this is a junior level writing course. It is offered on a credit, no credit basis, and you can take this class as many times as you need to in order to pass. And in order to pass this course, you must complete all of the assignments, pre-writing, pre-work, and essays according to the daily schedule listed on Blackboard, which I will go over in just a second. Several of your assignments will be placed in a final portfolio at the end of the 7 weeks, and they will be evaluated by Writing Proficiency Program readers, and these readers will remain anonymous to you. So this means I'm not giving you your final grade in this class, but I'm here to help you proofread and revise your work. So when you do submit your final portfolio, your assignment should already be passing. So I want you to think of it as you're getting check pluses from me as you submit your work on time. And if any major revisions need to be made, I will personally email you, and those revisions will be done on your own time. And then we will just email back and forth as you revise your work. And just a special note here, do not take any revisions personally. It is nothing against you or your writing style. I'm just trying to help you pass. That's what I'm here for. And then finally, if you do not keep to the daily schedule posted on Blackboard, I will not let you move on until you've completed the last assignment. But this excludes the final portfolio. If you do not submit the final portfolio on time, you will automatically fail the course. The reason for this is the director has set that due date herself, and I have no control over it. So again, please submit your final portfolio on time so you can pass. And if you fall behind for whatever reason, you might want to consider dropping the course. So please, please, please take this class seriously because I want you all to pass. Now underneath the course overview information is the assignment overview. It tells you how your assignments are split up into this course. So your assignments are split up into 3 sections, and the assignments within each section will be placed into that final portfolio for evaluation. The first section is called rhetorical analysis, and there are 2 assignments in this section. The first is a pre-writing assignment where you have 2 options and you get to choose the one you want. And the second is the rhetorical analysis essay. Now section 2 is called Kairos. And there are 3 assignments in this section. The first is a social and cultural influences essay, the second is an annotated bibliography, and the third is a Kairos essay. And the third section is called judgment, and this is the most important section in this course because you are simulating the timed writing experience of the Writing Proficiency Program exam. And what you're going to do is you're going to respond to a prompt inspired by your chosen article. And you're going to work from an outline that you create before writing this essay into a proctored environment. There are 2 assignments in this section, the essay outline and the judgment essay, which is also known as the timed writing. And since this is an online class, you are going to be taking the timed writing through Be Virtual. And I will go over all that information later on. Special note here, all assigned work for sections 1, 2, and the pre-work in section 3 must be completed before you are eligible to write the judgment essay, also known as the timed writing. And special note 2, when you do submit your final portfolio at the end of the 7th week in this class, if any portion of your portfolio does not pass and receives a no credit, you have a second chance. And what's going to happen is you're going to revise the work that didn't pass and you're going to resubmit it for reading day 2 for a second review. Now 90% of the time people pass if you do exactly what needs to be revised. But remember, I cannot guarantee that you will pass, but I'm here to help, and I've only had one student not pass this class because he didn't do the revisions I told him to do. So if you do exactly as I say, follow all the outlines and examples posted on Blackboard, you will be good to go. All right, the next section I would like to go over is the syllabus and calendar information. Here you will find the master syllabus attached right here, and then you'll find the attendance policy as well as the daily schedule. So the first thing I want to go over is the attendance policy. I will get to the master syllabus in just a second. So the attendance policy. Does an online class have an attendance policy? Yes, it does. And the attendance policy for this class is, if you submit 2 or more assignments late, this counts as 2 absences, and you may not be permitted to complete the course. You will receive a no credit, and you will have to register for a future section of WPP 393. Exceptions are possible if you have documented illnesses and or emergencies. So my advice to you is to give this course some priority, and I'm here to help you so that you can pass and get this done as soon as possible. The next thing I would like to go over is the daily schedule. Special note here, I email you homework reminders and important announcements every week, so please check your BSU emails regularly and read these emails carefully so we are all on the same page. And just a little side note here, don't forget the last day to drop this course is Wednesday, June 15th by 4 p.m. if you decide to do that. Okay, so when you look at the calendar, you will notice that there are 3 columns. You have Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. Since we do not meet physically, we are going to be meeting virtually on Mondays and Wednesdays. That's when I will be posting lectures and the assignments. So when you look at the calendar, you will notice that it is color-coded. So anything highlighted in that yellow color are homework assignments that are due that day. And in parentheses, I tell you how you're submitting that assignment. So it'll say submit to Blackboard, or it could say email to my address. And then after that, it tells you the agenda of what we're going to be doing that day online and all the activities you're going to be doing. And then anything highlighted in that purpley pink color is homework that is due next class. Okay? And then anything highlighted in that red color are special notes that you want to pay close attention to. And then there's only 2 assignments that are due on the Sundays, and that's your timed writing any revisions. And again, we'll get to that later on. I don't want to overwhelm you on day 1. Okay, so that is that. Pay close attention to this because everything for the next 8 weeks is set in stone. All right, so now I want to get to the course syllabus. And then when you open up the syllabus, it's going to look like this. Now, most of the information that I've already shared with you is in the syllabus, so I'm not going to repeat myself, but I do want to point out some important information that I've not told you yet. So here's my contact information again. I've already gone over the course description. One thing I want to point out is no incompletes will be given, and if you do not complete the course, you have to re-enroll for another session. So keep that in mind. I've already gone over the attendance policy. May you use essays you have written for other courses? No, you may not. And then if you need course adaptations or accommodations, please let me know ASAP so I can better meet your needs. And then what is the plagiarism policy? Don't do it, otherwise you'll get into trouble. So that is the syllabus. Again, it is here if you need it. All right, the next section is the articles section. And you will notice that there are 5 articles here, and it says choose one article below. So what you're going to do is you're going to skim each one of these articles, and you are going to pick one. And then that chosen article will be used in all of your assignments from here on out. So you cannot change your article halfway through the course. So please choose wisely. Now to access these, they are available on Google or on the course reserves on CardCat. If you go through CardCat, you're going to search by course number WPP 393. But I think the easiest way to do it is just copy and paste these and plug them into Google, and it takes you exactly where you need to go. Now the next section I would like to go over is the weekly online lecture videos and course materials. You will see a little introductory paragraph up here, and this is where I post everything you need for this class. So make sure you click on the correct folder for each week and or day. And you're going to click each folder to find the following materials for every Monday and Wednesday class. You're going to find the agenda, you're going to find the online lecture video, any homework assignments you need, and any additional resources needed in order to complete your homework assignments. So you have all of the days for the next 8 weeks here, and on each little folder it tells you what activities you'll be doing in each one. So for example, week 1 Monday 5/16, you're going to open that up. It tells you your agenda, your homework assignments, when they're due, how you're submitting them. Then it's going to include an online lecture video here, that's where you're going to access them. And then the assignments folder is where you're going to click here to access your assignments for today. And when you click that open, I'll have links, or I'll just have the documents pasted and attached here for your use. So that is that. All right, the next thing I want to go over are sections 1, 2, and 3. Now, I'm not going to go over everything that's in these folders because, again, I do not want to overwhelm you on day 1 because you do have quite a bit of assignments in this class and you have to get them all done in 8 weeks. So I'm just going to tell you the basic format of each section. And each section starts off with a definition on what rhetorical analysis is, or what kairos is, or what judgment is for the purposes of this course. And after the definition, it tells you what is required of you and what homework assignments you will be producing in each section. So for example, rhetorical analysis, you have 2 assignments, part A, which is a pre-writing of your choice, and part B, the rhetorical analysis essay. And then underneath it are the content folders with all of the information for those assignments and any resources you need to complete those assignments. So that is that. Like for this example, there's an essay prompt. It gives you the score sheet, sample portfolios, and outlines, and any other resources you need. So that is how each section works. Again, section 2, when you open it up, it starts off with the definition, tells you what is required of you, and then it has all of the content folders with all of the information and prompts and requirements you need to complete that assignment. Okay, the last section I do want to go over is the portfolio creation and submission information, and this gives you all the information you need to compile your final portfolio. So it gives you step-by-step instructions, it gives you a template you can download, it tells you what to include in that final portfolio, and the final portfolio score sheet for your pre-work assignments. So that is that. This is how Blackboard works. The only thing I want to tell you is I'm the type of instructor that goes one day at a time. I do not give you multiple assignments. I will not make you work on 2 essays at the same time. So we're going to take each day, one day at a time, so we don't overwhelm ourselves. And again, if you stick with me, you're going to be fine. Just make sure if you have any questions, do not hesitate to email me. I am here to help you succeed in this class, and I want you to get it done as soon as possible so you don't ever have to take this class again. So that is how Blackboard is set up. Again, email me if you have any questions on anything, and I'm going to post another video that explains your homework assignments that are due this Wednesday.